Hi everyone, I'm just Isa, and welcome to Dark History of Sweden. I know it's been a while, but I am back, and there will be a hair dyeing video up on Sunday, and maybe a Get Ready With Me where I explain why I've been gone next Sunday, if you guys want. So comment down below to let me know. But enough of that, let's get into this week's topic. Today will be a little bit of a different type of video since we are going to talk about an object that resides here in Sweden. If you read the title, you already know that we are going to talk about the Codex Gigas, or also known as the Devil's Bible. The Codex Gigas, or the Devil's Bible as it is also known as, is a massive Bible from the early 1200s. Codex Gigas literally translates from Latin to the giant book, and giant it is. 92 centimeters, 36 inches long, 50 centimeters, 20 inches wide, 22 centimeters, about 8.7 inches thick, and weighing about 75 kilograms, that is 165 ibs. It is the largest known medieval manuscript. The Codex Gigas is composed of 310 leaves of vellum claimed to be made out of 160 donkeys or calf skin, covering about 142.6 square meter or 1,535 square feet in total. Let's start with a legend about how the Devil's Bible came to be. I do want to note that this legend supposedly is from the Middle Ages, and there is nothing that supports this as fact. A monk was sentenced to be walled up inside a monastery after having broken his monastic vows. To save himself from a slow death, he promised to make a magnificent book with all human knowledge to glorify the monastery, and he would finish it in one night. Around midnight, he got desperate to finish this grandiose book on time, so he prayed to Lucifer to help him finish the book in exchange for his soul. The devil finished the book, and as tribute to the Dark Lord, the monk added a picture of the devil to the book. Researchers have tested if it is possible to do such a thing, but with all the details and ornaments, they could only finish one page in one night, let alone an entire book with over 600 pages. It is estimated that it would actually take about 20 years for a single scribe to finish a book of this size and detail without stopping. The monk is supposedly Herman the Recluse from the Benedictine monastery of Podlačice near Krudim in the Czech Republic, which was destroyed in the 1400s during the Hussite Revolution. Another legend or belief of what happened is that Herman, who had sinned and broken his vows, pleaded with the abbot to give him 1 year to finish this book. Working day and night, realizing that he would not be able to finish it on time, sold his soul to the devil, who finished it. Now to the actual history of the Codex Gigas. It was made early in the 1200s, and the last records in the Bible are from 1222. Not too long after its creation, it was given by the Benedictine to the Cistercian monks of the Sedlec monastery, where it stayed for 70 years. By the end of the 1200s, it was reclaimed by the Benedictine monastery in Brvnov. Then it resided in Brumov's monastery library from 1477 until 1594, when it was taken into the collection of the Emperor Richard II in Prague. By the end of the 30-Year War in 1648, it was taken as a war prize by the Swedish army, and from 1649 it was kept in the Swedish Royal Library. But in 1697, a devastating fire erupted at the royal castle, Tre Kronor, that destroyed a large part of the royal library. According to the vicar, Johan Eriksson, the Codex Gigas was thrown out of a window, landing on a bystander, injuring them. But what is actually in the Devil's Bible? The first page has 2 Hebrew alphabets. There are also some early Cyrillic and Glagolitic alphabets as well. The entire book is in Latin besides the alphabets. About half of the book is the Latin Bible from the Vulgate version. Then there is 2 works of Josephus, and followed by Isidore's etymology and medical works. After a blank page, the New Testament starts and ends with a few prayers. But after this, there's 2 pictures. One which gave the Bible its name. First, on one side is the heavenly city, and then the devil. Each take up 1 page each. On page 290, a devil adorns the page. It's about 50 centimeters, 20 inches, with a large green head, red horns and eyes, 2 tongues, and small white teeth. In contrast to the heavenly city on page 289, a colorful city of beauty. A little side note, the entire book has actually been scanned and is available online. I will leave a link down in the description box for you if you want to check it out. But just so you know, there is about the double amount of pages. So if you want to see the page with the devil on it, even if I've had it in the video already, it is on page 577. Just so you know. The last part of the Codex Gigas is the Cosmas of Prague's Chronica Bomorum, a list of all the brothers from the Podlachice monastery, a calendar with a necrology magic formula, and the start of introits for feasts and other local records. If you want to see the book for yourself, you can visit the Royal Library in Stockholm. It is in the treasury room encased in a protective case. And close by there is a large screen where you can flip through the pages digitally. It has been damaged throughout the years, so that is why it is in a large protective case, to be able to preserve it for as long as possible. I will leave a link down below for the official page for the Royal Library. That was all I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed it and that you learned something new. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss a video. I do have a few things that I'm researching at the moment, but if there is something you want me to look into, comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and each other, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! I merged massive and Bible. Don't know. Don't ask. 92 centimeters. Centimeters. All human knowledge. I almost got it. It was so good. Of the I can't stop laughing about it. I'm sorry. Going out of the building. I'm sorry. I had to say that many times because I started laughing. Because in my head, I could just visualize it as like a cartoon. Just imagine this giant freaking book landing on top of a poor bystander watching a castle on fire. Sorry. Comes two pictures. That was all I had for you today. That was all I had for you today. Why do I want to say for you today?